In a TSql we got concept, we are having some functions. Okay, what is meant by the functions and why we use them? They are system defined functions. Functions means it always by default we call a function. Function means it will always return a value. Okay, if you want to get date, current to date, then what you are going to write? Select get date. Then what it's going to happen? This is a function. Get date is a function. So what get date does? When I execute it, you will be getting the date automatically. See, you will be getting a date. When I use a get date, you will be getting the date. Okay, so get date is the function. If I want to convert this get date, okay, into some varchar, or there is a data type called cast and convert. Okay, so what does the cast and convert does is that, let's say I want to convert one data type to the other data type. Now here what I got the get date. Get date is nothing but when I use a get date, I will get the current to date time. Now I want to convert into varchar type. Varchar type is nothing like March, or this is September, right? Sorry, October, right? I should get October 9, 2014. I want to convert it as a varchar. Then what I will do? Normally you will forcibly convert by using the convert function. What convert function does is that you will do convert. Okay, convert, and after that you will give the target, to which target you want to convert. I want to convert to varchar 10 or varchar whatever you want, varchar 30. Then which one you want to convert? I want to convert the get date. Not only get that, you can convert anything. This is a scenario that you will be using. Now what I will do, I will just keep comma, I will add this as a one more column. Now when I execute, I will get the get date, and this is a converted one into the varchar type. See, I have converted the get date. See, when this is a date format, I have converted into the var character type, where it will have the characters. Okay, so this is convert is nothing but it is also one kind of function. Function is nothing but you will pass some values to it, and automatically it will do some operations. Whatever the operation it can do, it does the operation and it will return the result. Are you able to get my point? Hello? Yeah. Okay. So like this, in the SQL server there are many system built functions. So this all are convert, get date. Okay, this all are system built functions. Okay, like that there are many system built, and they are by default they are system built functions. I am going to explain about the functions in depth, nothing to worry. For time being I am going to explain this one. If you want to convert one data type to other data type, you will use a one function called convert. What it is going to do, it is going to convert the data type one type to the other type. The same conversion I can do with other type. What other type is called cast. You can name it as a cast. You will, here in the cast you will give get date as a first. You will give first as a source one, as then to which one you want to convert you will give as a target. Okay, that's it. I'll keep it in, since I separated with the comma, so I'll be getting 3 columns. Okay, now I'll execute this. See, both are same. When I did the convert and cast, I got the same output. Means if you want to type yeah, cheppu Manas. యా, అప్పుడు నీకు ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది. అది కన్వర్ట్ అంటే నువ్వు అన్ని కన్వర్ట్ అంటే నువ్వు ఎప్పుడంటే ఎప్పుడు బేసిక్ ఏంటిదంటే కొన్ని డేటా టైప్స్ నువ్వు కన్వర్ట్ చేయలేవు. అది ఎందుకు నేను అదే చెప్పిన నీకు ఒకటి ఏమని చెప్పాను, హయ్యర్ స్పేస్లో లెస్ స్పేస్లో హయ్యర్ స్పేస్ ఉన్న డేటా స్టోర్ చేయలేము, ఫిక్స్డ్ ఇది. కానీ ఇప్పుడు చూడు, డేటా టైప్ డేట్ టైంని నువ్వు వేర్క్యార్కి కన్వర్ట్ చేయొచ్చు, ఎందుకంటే డేట్ టైంలో ఉన్న ఇంటీజర్స్ అవి. కాబట్టి వేర్క్యార్లో నువ్వు ఏదైనా కన్వర్ట్ చేసి స్టోర్ చేయొచ్చు, కానీ వేర్క్యార్స్ మాత్రము డేట్ టైప్కి కన్వర్ట్ చేయలేము. సపోజ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, నాకు ఇది సిచ్యువేషన్, ఇగో నాకు ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉందంటే, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒకటి కన్వర్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ వాడాను, సెలెక్ట్. ఓకే, సెలెక్ట్ కన్వర్ట్ get date బదులు నేనే ఇస్తా 2013-01-01 ఓకే కామా వేర్ క్యార్ సారీ కన్వర్ట్ కదా ఓకే వేర్ క్యార్ ఆఫ్ 30 నేను ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఫార్మెట్ ఇచ్చాను ఇప్పుడు నేను దీని సిస్టమ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది సేమ్ అవుట్పుట్ నీకేం దాంట్లో తేడా ఉండదు చూడు ఏమన్నా నీకు చూపెట్టిందా అది 01ని జనవరి కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేసిందా ఇట్ డిడ్ంట్ కన్వర్ట్ ఇట్ రైట్ బికాస్ యు ఆర్ పాసింగ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ అ వేర్ క్యార్ ఓన్లీ నౌ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు డూ ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ఐల్ జస్ట్ గివ్ ద గెట్ డేట్ get date is the date time right now it is going to convert the get date done it is going to convert the get date and you'll be waiting the date time now what I'll do in reverse I'll give some varchar types and I want to convert into the date time. So this is a way. So date time, comma, whatever thing I got this output, I'll keep there and I'll execute that one. Okay. See, since this is acceptable by the system because you if you convert one type into other type, then obviously you can convert that type back. You can do the reverse engineering, right? Now you will get it because you are able to connect it. Now let's say instead of October I give a OC, instead of October I will give OC, then system will throw an error. See, because it could not recognize this October one. Did you get my point? The system is that see there are some scenarios by default the system will try to convert by default automatically. Okay, so this is a scenario. I got a table. Create table. I'll name the table name as some test, and I'll give some date. Only date I'll give as I'll give date dt as dt, which has a date type column varchar of 30. Okay, varchar of 30, and I have given done. Now what I'll do? I'll insert data into the test. So how I'll insert into TST test and I'll give values. Now I'll give get date and I'll do the select star from test. Now see, I inserted the value, row is affected. Now when I'll do, what you will be expecting? You need to expect the get date means you should get the timestamp, right? But by default the system automatically converted that get date into varchar and it stored because the data type for that is a varchar, right? So it automatically converted the get date into the varchar. Are you able to get my point? Yeah. Okay, or else we can see in the other way. Drop table. I'm going to give two things. This is a table and I am going to add one more column id 1 and I will give the data type as date time. Get date comma get date. Now when I will do, see when I am inserting the same values into two different fields, one field has a data type called varchar, other field has a data type called date time. Okay, inserted into done. Now I will do select star from test. So what is going to happen? The field which has a varchar, automatically the system converted the get date into the varchar by default. It can convert. If it cannot convert, then you need to manually convert it. That's it. Okay, the system see for the date time. Since already it is a date time, so it just stored that it stored the date time into this column. That's it. So this is the way. So the system, what is that? But there are two types of conversion. One is the explicit and the other is the implicit. Okay, implicit in the sense the system by default it will try to convert the data type. If it can't, then it will throw an error. Okay, so what you need to do is that you need to manually convert it. That is the explicit conversion. If the system does automatically, that is the implicit. If you do something manually, then that is called as a explicit conversion. Okay, So here we will go back to this. So now I got the cast and convert. When I do the cast and convert, both are same, both you are converting the data. I got the both the output. Then what is difference between cast and convert? So okay, so for the cast, for the convert, normally what you do in the convert, you will give the target type. What is the target data type, comma, next you will give source column, source value, that is the thing we have seen, right, source value. Next for the cast, what you are going to give, first you are going to give the source value, then as target type. This is a syntax for both convert and cast, but for the convert you can give one more, you can pass, see, for the convert we are passing 2 parameters, for the cast we are passing 2 parameters, but for the convert you can pass one more parameter. You can pass one more parameter to convert into different types, different categories. Okay, what is that? I am going to explain it now. Okay, so convert can have 3 parameters, but cast it can, convert can have, cannot have. So by default convert will have 3 types of parameters. So this is the normal thing, right? I am passing 2 parameters here. I am passing varchar 30 and get date. I am passing 2 parameters to the convert function. You add one optional parameter after that. If you want, you can pass. If you don't want, you cannot pass. That's your wish. Okay, but the cast you can pass only 2 parameters. That's it. But in the convert, what is the use of that? Means, see, I will do select star from. Select. I will just copy the above one and do that. Okay, I will execute this. So I got the data, or else, yeah, I got the data done. Okay, now what I will do, instead of giving that, I will give 112. What is that? I am going to explain. When I give 112, see, the data got automatically, the data got changed here. Okay, if I give 111, see, when I give 112, what happened? Now it has been changed. First 4 digits are the year, next 2 digits are the month, and next 2 digits are the day. If I give 113, then what happens? It is going to change, see, October, but here I am not getting any AM or anything. If I don't give 113 or default, if I don't give that parameter, then what it's going to happen? Now I am getting that AM PM. See, if I give 113, then I am not getting that AM PM, just I am getting the time and the milliseconds. See, okay, in the 24-hour time format. Okay, and if I give something like 114, you can play around with that. There I am going to show it to you. See, I got only the, see, it is, what is this? It's only time. I don't have any date in that, right? So these are different types of conversion. So instead of giving 1114, I can give only 14. Then what happens? 14 also, see. Okay, I think 14 is okay. I think I'll give 11. Sorry, 112, right? Last time we are giving 12. If I give 12, what happens? Instead of getting 2000 here, I got in 4 digits format, right? Now I'll get here in 2 digit format. That's it. See, previously I got 2014 1009, right? When I give 12, I'll get here in only 2 digit format. So you can play around with that. So if I go to Google and if I search convert functions in SQL Server, you got multiple options. You can convert a US standard time to Japanese time, or whatever standard time you want, you can convert. So for that you are having multiple options here. So you can pass multiple values, convert function in SQL, in TSql. That's a SQL Server or anything you can say, it will show that. When I go here, now you can see my convert function. See, at the bottom, oh sorry, see, I got multiple options for the convert function. See, if I give one, I have given what? 113, right? 112, I think I have given 112. See, when I give 112, see, it will show year, month, date. Okay, I have given 114. See, when I given 114, it showed only mid time for me. It didn't show any year, month and dates, right? So this is a scenario. If we have 14, difference between 14 and 114 is when you use a 14, okay, it will show in is like here it doesn't have effect, but here you can see when you use 12 and 112. When you use 12, it will show here only in 2-digit format. When you give 112, then it will show here as like 4-digit format. Same thing for all. If you use the left side one, see, you will be get a year in 2-digit format. If you use this one, you will get year in 4-digit format. Okay. So that is a basic difference between convert and cast. Both work the same thing, but by using convert, you can convert the date time into many types. But by using cast, you can't convert this one into different types. You can't convert this one in like British format or anything. See, now if I open this, you can see multiple formats here. See, this is a British format. 103 is a British format. You will be getting date, month and year. It is nothing but our Indian format also, right? Our Indian format. So if I give it as 103, then now what it is going to show? I given the varchar, right? So it will be, yeah, even though it's fine. See, I got the date, next month and next year. Okay, since it is converting into the Indian standard, but I can't do by using the cast. That is the only difference between convert and cast. Okay, are you able to get my point? Yeah. So it is nothing but the function. So function means always, see, this convert is my function. So to that function I am passing a values. When I pass the values, it is returning an output. So in the SQL Server, function means it will accept values. Okay, always you need to pass values to the function, and function should always return a value. Whenever you execute a function, it will always return a value. Okay. So there are a couple of different types of function. If you want to get year from the current date, then what you do? Get date. When I use a get date, what happens? I'll have the get date. If I want to use this is functions regarding the date time functions. Okay, all this is functions regarding the date time functions. If I do the get date, then what happens? I'll get the get date. If I want year from the get date, I can use year of get date. Then what happens? I'll get the year. So there is a function called year. To that year, you will pass the get date. That's it. You will pass the get date. So what happens automatically? You will get the year from the get date. It is going to take the year from the current date, and it is going to display. Now you can see, I will be getting the date and you got the year. The same thing for the month also. If you want to month, you will get the month. That is the only thing. These functions are only year, month and date. That's it. You will not have for seconds and milliseconds. See, day. I will have up to day. Day means what is a day? It is a 9, right? So you will get 9. See, only year, month, day. You will not be getting the hour. So if you want to do in the date, in the this functions, in the date time functions, there are different types. One is the date add, date diff, okay, date part. I think you got date name also. Yeah, date name. Okay. These are the 4 different functions that you have in the SQL Server. What is a date add? If you want to add something to the date, current date, if you want to add number of days to the current date, or if you want to add months to the current date, or if you want to add some years to the current date or some date, then you are going to use this date add function. Okay. So for that purpose, we will see now. Select date add. So always date add will be this way. Okay, date add will be to which date, what you will be adding, whether you will be adding days, whether you will be adding years, whether you will be having months, or you might add some seconds also, you might add minutes also accordingly. If I want to add months, then I will give mm, comma, and how many months I want to add. the second parameter is I want to add 2 months, to which you want to add 2 months. I'll give current date, get date. Then when I execute this, what happens? 2 days will be added to the get date, 2 months will be added because I am given Okay, if you want, you can go to the Google and you can search. See, when I give I'll get all the options that I have here. This is for MI is, it's a minutes. If you want microseconds, I can give microseconds. Means month, or else I can give month also. I can give milliseconds. Okay, minutes, like that. So now, when I execute this, see, automatically for the current month I have added 2 months, and now you can see 2014-12. If I add minutes, MI is a minute, right? It is a minute. So what is the current time? I'll also have the get date, means I'll get the current time, and now I'll execute it. So what is going to happen? See, this is the current time. To the current time, you can see here it is 21:15:15, right? Now you can see 21:17:15, means you added 2 minutes to the current time. That is a date add. Okay, you can add, even you can add year also. MI is a minute. If you want to add year, I think it's a Y. Yeah, see, when I got year. You can add year in 2-digit format. You can add year in 4-digit format. Whatever you want, you can add it here. Okay, so you can go to the Google and you can find, you will be having many options. And that is a date add. What is the date difference? Date difference is nothing but, see, one more thing. Instead of giving here get date, I can give my own date. Whatever date I want, I can give it here. Instead of the get date, I'll just keep quotes. I'll give 2013, okay, dash 01 dash 01. This is my month date. So what I'll be adding? I'll be adding 2 months to the to this date. Then what happens now? It should show 2013 0201 0301. See, it showed, right? It showed 2013 0301. That's it. Like that, you can play. Instead of this, you can also have your own data types. Like, let's see here, if this is my database, AdventureWorks 2012, I'll go to the tables. I got a table called department, I think, employee. I think employee table will not work. I think department only will work. Yeah, in the department you got modified date, right? Now I want to add 2 minutes to the modified date. Then how you are going to add it? Date add. I want to add 2 minutes, right? MI comma 2 minutes comma, I'll give this column name. That's it. What is the column name I have? I'll copy this column name. I'll give it. Hello Chandana?
Yeah.
So I think I got message from you. I think, is it no? Okay, I think someone has joined. I think so. Yeah. Okay. This is a way. So if I execute this, see now, I added 2 minutes to that one. Instead of giving that, you can also pass columns to that accordingly. Okay. Everyone is clear with this?
Yeah.
Okay, this is like the date add. Same way you got one more function called date diff. What is a date diff means? You can subtract 2 dates. I can subtract months. If I want to subtract, I want to see the number of months. I want to see month difference between 2 tables, 2 dates. I can give. If I want to see month difference, then I can give If I want to see date difference, then I can give date, whatever I want. I want to see month difference, comma. You need to give the source and you need to give the target in brackets. So what I will do, source I will give 2013-01-01. So what I will do, target I am going to give 2013-03-01. This is a thing I am going to give it as a target. Now when I do this, now what happens? What is the difference between the two things? 2 dates, the month difference between 2 is 2 dates are 2 months, right? So you got 2 months. If I want to see the days, number of days, see, I can give the day. Then what happens if I do this? See, there are 59 days difference between this month and this month, because you will be getting this February, right? January will be 31st and February will be 29 days, 28 days. Okay. So, that is why it is showing 59 days are different. So, this is nothing but the date difference. What is the date part? See, in order to get year from the year, if you want to get year from the current date or from any date, if you want to get the year, then you are going to use year as a function, and you are going to give 2013-01-01. When I execute this, what happens? When I execute this, what is going to happen? I am going to get the 2013 as a year. Okay, I am going to get 2013 as a year. So, this is a one type of function as a year. By default, this was introduced later. To make it easy, they introduced, that is for year month, you can use for year month and day. But if you want to get some minutes from the date, how you are going to get, then you need to use one more function called date part. So, that is nothing but the select date part of what is the thing you want. I want it as months, or I want to get the year. Okay, year from get date. I want to get year from the get date. So, when I use this, what happens? I will be getting the year from the get date. If I want to get minutes from the get date, minutes mi. So, what is the minutes I am having now? It is around like 920, right. So, when I execute, I will get the minutes as 20. See, if I want to get hour, if I want to get date, then I will give day and I will get it. So, this is the way, this is the other way to get it. But by using year, you will get the year, by using month, you will get the month, by using day, you will get the day. But you can only do it for 3 things. You can't do it for the minutes. Oh, can you do it minute also? Okay. Yeah, you can't do it for the minutes. See, when I given minutes, it is not showing anything because I can't do it for the minutes. Min means actually it is comparing, it is taking as a minimum aggregate value, right. We got one function called aggregate function min minimum, it is taking that one. If I take mi, see, there is no function for mi is nothing but it is a minutes, right. You can't get minutes from that, only it will work for year, month and date, that is year, month and day. For only 3 only this function will work. But if you want to get even milliseconds or seconds, then you need to use the date part function. It is going to get the date part and it is going to do that. Okay. Now, this is the thing, if there is one more function called date name. Okay. In the date name, what I will do? I will just give month comma get date. When I give comma get date, what the thing I am going to get now? I will be getting means I will get the current month. Current month is nothing but the October. See, when I use the date name, instead of getting 10, I got it as the October. It is converting the 10 into the October. Okay. If I want to get the day, or if I want to get the weekday, I think you have some function called weekday. Yeah. When I use a weekday, I will be getting, so today is Thursday, right. So, I will be getting Thursday here. Okay. Like that, you can also convert the, you can also get the names for that by using the function called date name. Are you able to get this one? Okay. So, like that, there are different types of system built functions. So, if you go to my website, SQL Server, if you go to the function, these are the system built functions. You can see many functions, they are called scalar functions, ranking functions. Okay. And we are going to see many functions, there are some open row set, there are different types of functions that you can work on them. Okay. So, at the bottom somewhere you will have the most commonly used functions. See, get date is a one type of function, get part we did, right. This is the most commonly used function in our SQL Server. See, ASCII, you can get the character, you can convert into NCAR, difference, left to right, they are defined left right. What is the defined left right function? See, this is my table, right. In the name, if I want to get only the first 3 characters, then I can get the, I can use the left to function, like left, and I will give name comma, how many values I want to get from left? I want to get 3. from the name, this is the name is nothing but the column name, and how many values I want to get from the left, because I use the left. So, it will start from the first value to the left to 3 side values. I will be getting the left to 3 values. See, this is nothing but the left ffunction. It will, you will be using for the string functions. You can also get the there is a function called write. When I use write, it will get the write 3, that is ing, ign, les. For the sales, I will get les. See, I will be getting only the write 3 values for the name. Okay. There is one more thing, if you want to, if you do not know the write 3 values, you want to get the values starting from the first third place, after from there you want to get the 4 characters after the third place, then there is one more function called substring. What substring does? You need to give the column name, from which place you want to get that values from the names. I want to get the I want to start from the 4th letter. Okay, you can give the 4th place, and how many letters you want after that 4th place. I will give 10 letters. That's it. When I do this, see, 1 2 3 4, I is in the 4th place, right? So, you got 4th place. After 4th place, how many letters I asked? I asked 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I got it. I got it. I got it. So, now you can see here 4th is E, right? After E, 10th character 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. See, after D and after and you got space, right? That is a 10th character. Space is a 10th character. So, you got only that one. This is nothing but the substring. So, like that you will be having the many functions, the functions that deals with the strings. You will have some functions that are going to deal with the strings, you are having some functions that are going to deal with the date times that we discussed, right. So, you can go, and when you click, you automatically this one will be taking to the Microsoft one. I think it will not take, yeah, it will be taking to all the different functions. This is a code project. So, you can go there and automatically you will be getting the function descriptions if you click that one. Okay. See, they are like different. If I click the replace, there is a function called replace. What it does? If I want to see in my function name, in the name, if I see any letter called A, I want to replace with XXX, 3x's or 5x's. I want to replace this 5x's. Then I use the function called replace. Then now you can see the output. Wherever I have A, see, sales as A, right? Now it is replaced with 5x's. A, see, marketing as A, so it is replaced with 5x's. Like that, you can play around with that. There are many functions. Please go. There is my website called mydesinews.com. Okay. Go to the mydesinews.com. When you go to the mydesinews.com, so there you can see the SQL server tab called SQL. Under the SQL server tab, you can see different tabs. There, click on the function, and in the functions, go to at the bottom. These are the commonly used, whatever functions I have listed at the bottom. These functions are most commonly used one. Okay, most commonly used functions. Mostly means majority of time we use these functions. Apart from this, I don't know. I never use other functions. Okay, 99, 99, 98, 90. Let's say 90% you will be using these functions only. It's the most commonly used function. So you can do. See, there is a call called lower and upper. If you want to convert to the values from the lower to uppercase or upper to lower case, you can do that. So I got the name. I want to convert the name to all characters to uppercase. Then I can give upper. And the parameters you will be passing is only one thing. Then automatically my name will be converted to the uppercase. That's it. Okay. So I am stopping about